Six. Oh,
Cool.
hello everybody. Welcome back to Between Two Viewers. Hi, Lynn. How are you?
Hi.
We have Lynne Hobaica with us today, coming from North Carolina. Episode, I think, 27. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I think I did 30 last year.
Wow.
Yeah, and I only have 5 months to do them. I go back to work in April, so I'm like, oh, man, I better get these done. Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
You doing one every week?
Sometimes 4 or 5 a week. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're easy. I have the time in the winter mostly.
Yeah.
Um,
Probably it seems like a nice winter activity to just like hang out with folks and get to know different people too, I'm sure.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. I had Tim Kowalczyk on the show. Actually, Tim C came over to my house the other day. He lives in Syracuse,
Oh,
so he came down and we threw a bunch of pots for empty bowls. So we're
nice.
gonna give a bunch of those away, and yeah. So, how about you? Tell me about the new baby. What's her name?
Eddie, Joetta is her full name.
Oh, that's a
We call her
beautiful
Eddie.
name. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
my grandma's name was Joetta, so
okay.
yeah, we named her after my grandma. Um,
That's a beautiful name. I wanted to name my daughter's name is Ada, and I wanted to name her Evelyn because my grandmother's name was Evelyn as well. But Ada won overall. But it's a cool name. She loves it.
yeah, that is a nice name.
She's a fun kid. But so I remembered how to pronounce your name because at Pentaculum you told me how to say it. So it was Habaika, right?
Yeah,
And you said your dad owned a bike shop.
air conditioning in Phoenix.
Oh, it was you said you like a Habaika? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just because of the name, it rhymes with
Oh,
Habaika.
gotcha.
Yeah, I do say. Um, I guess like when I spell it out phonetically, I write out the word bike because it's just easier for people to pronounce.
Yeah, Phoenix. So are you from the Arizona area?
I am. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. I've been thinking more and more about that area as I think about retirement. I love upstate New York. It's so beautiful, but
Yeah.
the older I get, the more I understand why people don't want to be here in the winter.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I could see that. I mean, I spent a lot of time in upstate New York, and I loved it. And I miss the snows a lot.
Yeah.
But
You guys just got some down there a couple weeks ago, didn't you?
yeah, we've had a pretty crazy winter, but it seems like a lot of people have. Uh,
Where
not.
were you in upstate New York?
I went to Syracuse for undergrad, and then I lived in Rochester for a few years.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Working
Oh,
at
you worked at Flower City, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I was just in that invitational back in October. That was
Oh,
fun.
yeah, that's cool. I was working there when it was like being birthed. It was really fun to see that event start off. It's nice to
It's
know that it's still going strong.
It's going great. It was an honor to be asked to be a part of it because the last time I was there, John Gill was in it.
Oh wow.
So that was probably 10 or 12 years ago. And, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, that's awesome. How many artists were in it?
oh, about 14, I think, 12 or 14.
Cool.
It's cool. I don't know how you feel about imposter syndrome, but, a lot of times you get next to other potters and their pots are so good. And I'm like, ugh, why am I, why am I set up next to you? You're like, I'll just go
Yeah.
outside. Yeah. I hate it. I don't. I don't know.
I think it's so exciting. I don't know. I feel like it's just neat how diverse the clay world is and how warm everyone is. I think that
Yeah.
was really what sucked me into being a ceramic artist is the community and how open everybody is. And so I guess I've never felt the imposter thing because I've just always felt embraced by the community, which is
Yeah.
nice.
That's a good point. Yep.
Yeah.
They are. Hence the reason that I do this show. The Potters are just great folks.
Yeah, they are.
What you working on there? Making a plate?
Making plates, I have a plate commission. I've been doing these alphabet plates and
Oh, I
I'm
saw those. Yep.
yeah, I'm on the last run of them, and then we're closing up our studio, so it's a little chaotic behind me because everything's getting taken apart.
Where are you going with it?
Well,
New
this
space?
this is uh we just have a two-bedroom house, and this is getting turned into Eddie's bedroom.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all just going into storage for now. We've been looking for a studio space for about 2 years,
Yep.
and it's just like really hard to find something that we can afford. We almost found something, and then Hurricane Helene came through and kind of took away all the real estate and changed the real estate market here,
Yeah.
and made everything even more unaffordable. So we're just,
Yeah. So that, I mean, yeah, that was tragic. Are you close to where that hit hard or?
yeah, we're right in the heart of it.
Oh man.
So
That's just how completely unexpected was that, right? I mean,
yeah, it was completely unexpected, and yeah, really rocked our world. So we're just gonna take a break from ceramics for a while.
yeah, that's kind of nice. I mean, you have a nice new baby you're going to enjoy, and
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it'll be nice to hang out with her and hopefully focus on some other things. Ricky and I have like other projects in mind that we want to do, and I mean, I have like long list of sewing projects that I've been wanting to work on and haven't had time because of all these clay things. So maybe this will do that.
I was going to say I have written down on my list of talking points here that you're a quilter too. That's amazing.
Yeah, I love it. It's so fun.
That's very cool, and it really lends itself to your style. I love your quilts. The corn dog one was fantastic.
Thanks.
That was so cool.
Yeah, I've got a whole list of corn dog quilts that I want to make too.
Oh, that's very cool. So you won't be bored. You'll have plenty of stuff going on.
Yeah, I mean, just with a 9-month-old alone, it's hard
Oh
to
God.
afford.
Oh, yeah. Right now we have my daughter's birthday is tomorrow. She'll be 16.
Oh, nice.
We have 14, 16, and 17, about to be 18.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy. It's the opposite end of being in the thick of it, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
really cool though, because there's like a light at the end of the tunnel. Like my wife and I were sitting there the other day, and my stepson was off skiing and my daughter was off doing her thing, and I was like, "Where is everybody? The house is empty." I'm like, "Wow, this is kind of nice." You know? My stepdaughter's going away to Villanova here in August. She got accepted, early
Wow.
acceptance. Yeah, super proud of her. That's what a
That's
cool
awesome.
opportunity.
Wow.
Yeah, she's smart. She's really smart. She's a really hard worker. It's fun to watch. You know,
That's awesome.
it was the opposite of me in high school. Ay, ay,
Yeah.
ay.
Yeah, same.
So, yeah, I mean, I love to watch you and Ricky collaborate. You guys going to do some more collaborations when the clay studio's closed?
Yeah, we hope so. Yeah, I think like that's been sort of a thing with being full-time artists that we've struggled with, is that we're so busy chasing deadlines that we haven't had as much time to just have fun in the studio. So if we're
Yeah,
invited to be in a show together, then we can like eke out a couple collaborations, but it's not been very easy. So yeah, we're hoping. We used to do a lot of like paper mache masks, and so we're hoping to get back into that, and costumes, and maybe we've been toying with the idea of like writing kids books for a long time, and now that we have a kid, it feels even more
oh, neat.
interesting. But
Well, and you could illustrate them too,
yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
And your guys' style, it's just how crazy is it that you guys found each other? It's like
Um,
you guys fit each other like a glove. Like you're you know what I mean? It's how
yeah.
fantastic is that? Like, good for you
Yeah,
guys.
it's really wild. Yeah, we like even like the inspiration where our work comes from, and like our histories. We were born like 6 weeks apart. So
Okay.
to the year, like the same year. And so we just have like so many things overlapping. And yeah, just our styles and temperaments are all very similar. It's
Yeah,
fun.
it's really kind of heartwarming. It must be. It must be fun around the house. Like, like I saw you just painting a desk. Like I was checking out your Instagram and I saw you painting that desk. I mean,
Oh yeah.
that just looks like fun.
Yeah.
Show
Yeah,
this.
it is. It's really nice.
The first thing I saw, like I usually go down, that's where I get all these questions. I just scroll down people's Instagrams and I go, oh, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that. So, I mean, what clay do you use mostly?
I am using the High Waters Redstone.
How much
And
more of that do you have left?
we have one box left, so it's kind
Oh,
of timing out perfectly with our studio
yeah.
closing down.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so we haven't really dove into looking for a new thing, and I guess we don't really need to,
Yeah.
um, for a little bit at least. So
And you fire electric. What do you fire to? Are you a six or a low fire?
5.
Or five? Yeah. I just started going to cone five because I've been using the standard 266 Umbria, the black clay.
Oh yeah, and it'll blister if you.
It'll blister. And yeah, I should have asked about that before I fired it to cone six.
Yeah, I had so much shit trying to figure out,
Yeah.
like trying just how to fire it. Like you have to biscuit hotter, or I did. I don't know if you've had.
Yeah, I always bis to '06. I've always done that because I wanted my functional pots to be a little stronger. But
Hmm.
I think I got lucky with the black clay and that because that's new. Yeah. You
Yeah,
found that out the hard way too, or?
yeah. I was getting all sorts of drama with that
Ugh.
stuff, but it's so beautiful. Once you figure it out, it's like worth
Oh, I
it.
just love it. Everyone that's been on the show, I tell them about it. They all say, "Oh yeah, what do you fire it to?" It's really funny. Let me grab a mug here. I just made the other day. So I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff ready for Nsika because I'm in the one pop up. It's that whole kind of like be careful what you wish for type thing, right?
Hmm.
Like because now I'm doing 3 demos, and in another show, what is it? The Pots on Wheels one. I made a show for that, which is kind of fun. I made these F this mugs. I don't know if you saw those.
Mm.
Yeah, so I did some F this mugs last year, and I called them morning mugs. So when I put them in the show, and she was like, "Well, those are cool." And when you make more, can you make them a little bit more conceptual? I was like, "Yeah, I'll see what I can do." So I made these, and I put the flag like
Oh yeah.
so the flag is upside down and tattered, which I think is kind of a good spot, but it says F this on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Ugh. Gosh.
What a bummer.
It's funny because each podcast kind of starts like that. I'm like, that's a whole nother show, but I'm glad to know we all agree on what a mess is going on. But
Yeah.
yeah, so here's that Umbria, which
Oh
look at
wow, that's nice.
check it out. This is wait, you know what I want to show you? This other one. Hang on. I got such good stuff to show Lynn. Hold on. Well, I'm getting everything ready, so I got piles of pots everywhere. Oh yeah, so I'm in the only pots pop up. Check this out. This is the Umbria. Isn't that like 70s green? Isn't that cool?
That is nice. I like that.
It's
Yeah.
like, and you know what that green is? That's Mako Stroke and Coat.
Nice. Man,
Yeah,
I'm such a sucker for the stroking coats. Is that the green apple?
yeah, the sour apple.
I
Yeah,
love that one.
this stuff is fantastic. I sent them
Yeah.
an email the other day, see if they want to sponsor the show. The show's sponsored by Speedball, so I get lots of colors, which is great,
Yeah. That's awesome.
especially when I'm painting bottles and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited. So what I'm going to do with the next run of mugs is probably this next one, this blue.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be like all like that, but blue.
Fun.
It's like a
Yeah.
cool 70s diner mug, you know?
Yeah, it is.
I
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
really nice that the way that the clay shows through it.
Yeah, and the black. I just love the black.
Yeah.
But
It's
you know
really
what I want to do with these is make some big ramen bowls, big
mm.
green ramen bowls. Yes. Just there's not enough time. I got to start writing this. I need a whiteboard because, I get this idea and then it's gone.
Yeah.
And then a month later you go, oh yeah, I was going to make ramen bowls.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to keep a list going so that I can stay on track a little bit, and like I'll make a goal for how many cups I need to have
Yeah.
And then if I can get through those, then I'll do like a fun thing or whatever.
You treat yourself.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Oh boy, now I get to make a, I don't know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
something you
sticker.
want to make. Yeah, give a little pat yourself on the back. That's funny.
Yeah.
I was just telling someone the other day that sometimes I yell at myself in the studio because I'm so like ADHD all over the place that I
Hmm.
just the other day I was in here and I looked and I said finish one thing. Like,
Nice.
stop it, you know.
Yeah.
Why am I trying to change the elements when I'm in the middle of throwing mugs? I got mud on my hands, you know. Like, it's crazy. Where's Ricky from originally?
Northern California, Redding.
Okay. Oh, Reading. Cool, cool, cool. Wow,
Yeah.
you guys are on the other coast now.
We are, yeah. Yeah, I'm about to spend a month in Arizona. Ricky's gonna be doing some big home renovations and stuff. And so
Gonna go
Eddie
see
and
your
I are going
parents.
to spend time with my family in Arizona and his parents because they're over on that coast too. They're gonna come down and visit us in Arizona. So they
Oh,
can
that sounds like a great time. What part of Arizona are your folks in?
um I grew up in Phoenix and my parents still have a house in Phoenix, but they're kind of split between Phoenix and Prescott. Um, I have four brothers, and one of them moved up to Prescott, and he
Yeah.
has six kids, and so and my stepmom's like a diehard grandma. Takes it so seriously, and so she's got to be where all of the grandkids are. So she's in Phoenix for some of the grandkids, half the week, and then in Prescott for the other half of the week for the other grandkids.
I mean, sometimes that's a blessing.
Yeah, it's sweet. I mean, I it makes me di- want to like I consider moving back occasionally, but then I do really like living in a place with naturally occurring water, so I stay here.
Yeah, 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 absolutely. It's funny you say so. It's pronounced Prescott, not Prescott.
Yeah, Prescott.
Okay, because I was looking at that the other day, because everyone that gets a little bit older lives up here. They all go to Florida. I want nothing to do with Florida,
Yeah.
and I like North Carolina. I like it a lot, but you guys do get occasional snow. So I was a ski instructor for a long time. So I was like, well, maybe if I go to Arizona, I can go to northern Arizona, right?
Hmm.
Is Prescott's northern? Is it
Yeah,
considered or no?
Prescott's northern.
They have skiing up there, right? They have like winters.
Um, they have skiing in Flagstaff, um, and there might be some in between Flagstaff and Prescott. Prescott gets some snow, but probably not enough for skiing.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
I love the first thing I saw on your Instagram was those birds. Did you make those two birds? It's
The
like the
bird.
first picture on your Instagram.
Oh gosh, like the
They're
very
like,
first way back in like whatever 2012 first picture.
no, it was the first one on your page from I
Oh,
just
like
went.
when you open it right now.
Yeah.
I've got to look at my Instagram. Oh no, I did not make those birds. That's a collaboration post. I'm teaching a workshop at Lisa Naples' studio,
Uh-huh.
and she posted all of the people that are
Oh,
teaching that
oh, I should have
this
scrolled.
season. And so yeah, like if you swipe through, you'll find my work, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like a bunch of different
yeah.
people.
Because those, I was like, those birds are cool as hell.
They are.
They are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um, and like I said, I really love when you and Ricky collaborate. Like I saw one of the big head that he did with is it the Chihuahua upside down on top,
Um,
or it's
maybe.
just some sort of critter.
Oh yeah, yeah, the dog that's rolling
Yeah,
on its back.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so fun. Everything's so fun. Like all your decorations, your alphabet plates are so cute. Like where do you get all these? Have you always been a doodler? Like,
I guess, I mean, yeah, I guess I've kind of doodled. Yeah, like from the very first pottery class I took, I wanted to draw on this stuff, but I'm not great at drawing on paper or on a flat surface.
isn't
I
that
feel like so
interesting?
much of my work is a conversation, and I look forward. The thing that I like about clay is that it's really easy to make a mistake, or to like ding it, and then you have like a ding in it, and rather than erasing that, I like to respond to it. So it's
Hmm.
like this ongoing conversation. So for me, drawing is easier when I have like a different shape to respond to than just like a blank
Yeah,
piece of paper. But
yeah,
I mean, when I was in school, like high school, I would just, my friends and I would draw pictures and like draw comics and pass them back and forth. So I did a lot of drawing. Like I had two friends that were amazing artists, and then I would draw these like fucking stupid stick figure things, and they were just like, I've never been great at drawing, but I've just figured out how to hone in on my own dumb style,
yeah,
and and I've grown, and I think that yeah, it's just like visual visual language is easier for me than
yeah.
words.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I know all about that. Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's really funny that you call them fucking stupid stick figures, right? But like, yeah. I mean, they look so good on your surfaces. I really enjoy them a lot, and it's fun to watch the play. Like, I can see you. I mean, if I look at your plates and your pieces, I can really feel you having fun in each one I look at. You
Yeah.
know, I appreciate that.
Thanks. Yeah,
I,
I try to, if I can make myself laugh at how ridiculous the drawing is, then I feel like it's been a good day.
yeah. Like the hammerhead vase. That thing's awesome. I love those
Oh,
big blue,
thanks.
the big blue hammerheads. Where'd that idea come from?
I just love hammerheads so much. I think they're such an interesting creature, and I've been interested in like making my drawings with glaze, like color blocking rather than doing line drawings.
Hmm.
And I don't know, the hammerhead was one that came up, and I've been into the idea of like repeating the animals lately. Um,
Yep.
but yeah, so it kind of just happened organically with like exploring new ways of drawing.
Okay.
Um,
So is that blue on for the hammerhead? Is that a glaze or is that underglaze?
yeah, I used Amico Celadon glazes for that, and then
Oh, neat.
I have this like satin white that I put over the whole thing, so it kind of like makes the Celadon glazes a little bit more murky. They're not as
Yeah.
like crisp as they would be.
No, I love it. Was there like a? Did you like slip it originally? Did a white slip on it?
Yeah, it's the red stone, and so yeah, I put a white slip on it just so that the colors will be brighter.
I love it, and I agree with you. I love to leave the dings. I love the pinches. I love the freedom in the form. I'm not. I'm. I like to say I'm not trying to make the perfect thing because I don't think I can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's whatever I make comes out. That's what you're getting, and I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, so I appreciate the pinches. I
Yeah.
actually I make these bases, right? I don't know if you've seen you saw the bases I think when I was at Pentaculum with you, but I make these bases that I build off of.
Uh-huh.
So I just was laying in bed. You ever been laying in bed and you get an idea and you're like, oh, don't worry, I'll remember that tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
No, you got to write that down.
Right.
But I was thinking I'm going to make one of these, and I'm going to purposely, when it's leather hard, just go in and put a bunch of finger
Mm-hmm.
like so then when I put a slab in it, it's kind of the reverse. So
Right.
it'll look pinched, but it'll be slab clean on the inside.
Yeah. That sounds
So
really
and I
nice.
like that. I like this surface movement. As you I mean, you know my pots. I don't like stuff that's that green mug is the plainest surface I've made in 20 years. Right?
Yeah.
And you know it sucks. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I feel like it's hard to just stop and have a plain surface, but when you do, yeah, it is. It's like really satisfying to not have all that noise sometimes.
Yeah, yes, which is strange, and I got all these glazes from Speedball. Delvin Good there sent me some colors to test, and I've been in underglaze, kind of all sorts of different colors, popping in all sorts of different directions for a while, and then I got some of these fun ones to play with, and now I'm like, oh man! So now I can't look at a surface. That normally I'll look at a surface that's ready to be painted, and I know what I'm going to do on it. Now I'm thinking, wow, I could put a glaze on that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like good and bad.
Yeah,
So,
totally.
I,
Yeah, I feel like every time I try to simplify and make things cleaner, I just make it more complicated.
yeah, yeah, it's
So
great.
it's
I
fun.
just did some lines through the wax the other day,
Oh, nice.
which is kind of fun. Because normally I'll just go on after it's fired and after it's bisque and draw them with the pen.
Mm-hmm.
But I like scratching through sometimes.
Yeah. So you're
And
gonna
because
put underglaze into it through the
yeah,
wax?
yeah, I'm gonna put some underglaze highlights on it and then clear over it. But
Nice.
I liked the scratchy tools you made with Sculpey. That's kind of genius.
Yeah, I didn't invent it, um, but I do like to spread the good word
Yeah,
about
no,
it.
that's a great one. I love that. I think I don't know if I shared it or not. I think I might have shared it because I was trying to scratch through that, and if you use just a needle tool, it never works right.
Yeah, needle
And I was
tools are
using my
just,
Dolan knife, but the Dolan knife is sort of directional, so you got to. I was kind of going like turning the thing, and ugh,
yeah.
it
Yeah,
ended up
I
being
do a lot of drawing with an X-Acto knife. But I use, like, because it's directional, I use these tiny ones.
oh
I don't know
yeah
if
yeah
you can see that. But these make it a little easier to do curves. And I've also noticed that going backwards with the blade instead of cutting into it gives you a cleaner line.
oh less like crackle.
Yeah, like
Make
it
it
because the blade will just kind of like part the clay away
yep.
from itself, and the if you use the back end of the X-Acto knife because it's got the two blunt edges, it'll actually like remove the clay. It's pretty fun. Hot tip.
See,
There's my
this
tip.
is why this show is great. Where's my pencil? I gotta write that down. Um, what was I gonna say? Darn it. You know what I find is pretty important too when doing that is using the correct wax.
Oh yeah, I've never cut through wax. I guess so. Maybe this won't be the same for doing it on wax. I always just do
Oh,
it on directly on leather hard, and I
oh,
put
okay.
the underglaze inlay after bisque.
Oh, okay. Gotcha,
So
gotcha,
yeah,
gotcha.
I don't know. Could be a different experience. You could try my technique and end up cursing me.
This changes everything. That's fantastic. I saw you made some big bottles. I made these big silly things. I made two of these the other day.
Oh, nice. I love that. That's a good purple too.
Yeah, you know, thank you. I'm gonna. I usually I stain it black first with terra
Uh-huh.
sigillata. Well, I didn't do the bottom. There in there. Because
Uh,
what I do is I'll sand away this because I want the black to come through
mhm.
because I want it to look a little bit beat up and patinaed because it's kind of fun for me to draw the flowers on a surface that's just beat up like
Yeah.
this terra sigillata jar. I go through and I wipe it all because I want it to be rustic. You know.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just started making some plates the other day too. I got these GR pottery forms that I tried to avoid for so long.
Are they
And I'm
so
like,
satisfying?
it's so satisfying. I was like, "Darn it, that's a cool plate." But you know what it is? I mean, you would appreciate that. It's all that decorating surface. It's almost overwhelming. Like you ever
Yeah.
look at a piece and go, "God, I really want to make that good," but it's where do you start?
Yeah.
Like you get afraid to start because like you get halfway through and go, "Oh, that's not what I wanted to do," and it's too late now.
Yeah.
Like these big jars I've had sitting around for a month because I wanted to make sure they come out good, which I don't know what that's. Why do I do that? It's just
Yeah.
putting pressure on myself to make sure it's good. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's sort of how I felt about that hammerhead vase. It's like you really
Yeah,
want it's such a commitment what you're gonna do to these big things. You don't want it to be bad.
yeah, which takes away a little bit of the freedom from of it all, right? Like,
Yeah, a little bit.
and the freedom also is part of the fun of the decorating. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I think of my mugs as sketchbooks in a
Yep.
way. And so, like, because I don't really like drawing on paper, like, that's sort of how I can work through ideas. And so I can, like, look at whatever mugs I have on hand and kind of pull from
Yeah.
that for what I'm going to do to a bigger piece, which is helpful.
That makes me feel better because I call my mugs expensive test tiles.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's great. I mean, they don't suck.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a bad, like you're not gonna put out the garbage ones that are falling apart
No.
or whatever. So.
And what's fun about that is the ones that I don't like, that like I tested and I don't like, I use them as seconds and or just sell them for 20, $25 to somebody
Yeah.
right here. It's still a perfectly good, like, sad to say, I have a shelf full right up there.
Yeah. I give them to my family, so I can keep them out
Christmas
of my
gifts.
house.
Christmas must be awesome at your house. Um,
Yeah, but then they expect it, you know.
yeah. Oh, all I got was a mug this year. Oh, so what I was going to say is when I'm building these big ones, I get to a point that I call the ADHD line. And
Mm.
I get, all right, I'm bored and I got to turn it in. I want to make this thing, if I could make it really, really wide and really big, but I don't know. I start thinking, man, I could be doing a lot during all this time.
Ready to move on.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I just made some mugs for actually because they sent me those colors, and I got some crazy colors from Speedball, and I liked them, so I made some mugs for Aramont, and I just sent them down to Celeste. She's a lot of fun. The girl
Oh,
in the
wow,
supply
those are
store.
fun colors.
Aren't they crazy? And these are
Yeah.
glazed.
That's the glaze?
Yeah, on the
Nice.
red clay. So I made some mugs. So because Aramont, I call Amont.
Nice.
So I sent some of these down to Celeste to sell in the store.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're
Those are
fun.
great.
Thank you. I gotta make mugs bigger. I started throwing with more clay the other day. I don't know. I just don't. I don't judge the shrinkage rate correctly. I guess a lot of times, and I go, "Oh, that's a small mug." you
Do
know,
you prefer to drink out of a bigger mug or a smaller mug?
I like. So this one I got from Sangjun Park, and it's honestly a little too big to tell you the
Mm,
truth.
yeah.
And I don't know. It doesn't much matter to me. I drink way too much coffee anyway.
Yeah, I lean more toward smaller cups too. But I make mugs bigger than what I would like to use. So Ricky likes using my mugs, but I don't because I feel like they're too big for me.
So do you pinch from a solid ball of clay, or do you start with a circular slab and build off that?
I pinch from a solid ball.
So you kind of like,
I do it on it's kind of like throwing. I'll do it on the banding wheel, like pinch down a floor and then pinch up the walls.
oh, okay,
And then I'll wire it off the banding wheel. So it's like I started throwing, like that was what I was doing most of when I got into clay, and
yeah,
then I just decided I didn't like it anymore, and so it's kind of like still it's just like a hand building throwing kind of hybrid.
yeah. I like that. Do you use a certain poundage for each mug? You just take a chunk, a pound and a half, or just have a chunk?
Yeah, just take a chunk. I
Just
don't
take
know.
a chunk. That's
Yeah,
great. No, again, back to the whole freedom of it,
yeah. I'm
right?
not. I don't measure anything. I mean, Ricky will give me a hard time about that all the time. Like I built before we met, I built all of my studio furniture, and I would just take scrap wood and I'd like pick the piece of wood that seemed like the best height, and then I would just like take the other woods and measure it with that one
Yeah.
instead of using a tape measure, and then I'd build the table, and it worked out fine, and it was sturdy and great, but it like nothing matched, and it drove him crazy. But like that's just I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
like we'll just throw shit together and
You
it's
and my wife would get along very well.
really
She's
she's a framer and she is not precise.
she is precise when she's working for somebody else.
Mm,
But she's so resourceful, right? She just takes whatever she has and makes it work.
yeah.
And and I'm always like, well, let's go see if we can go measure this. And she's like, no, no, no. She's all about timing. Like, just take this and this. And I go, but that's, and then I go, oh, wow, that worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, it's fun to watch. Um,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
throw,
I love it.
I throw my mug bodies and then I alter the heck out of them. I rasp them because I really like that kind of, and then I
Yeah.
hand carve the feet. I use a tool that's not really for feet,
Oh.
and I just kind of go ring, 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 and yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
great.
Thanks. I kind of love them. I'm a pincher. You pinch your handles?
Yeah.
I like it that way.
Yeah. Same.
It's because then each one's like individualistic,
Yeah.
right? None of them are the same. And living in Rochester, I used to have a studio that was really cold, had a wood stove, and pulling handles while cold water drips off your elbow. It's like this.
Yeah. Not
This
fun.
no, this sucks.
Our Ricky and I, when I moved here, Ricky and do you know Kurt Anderson or know his work?
Yeah.
Um, he and Ricky and Kurt were living together, and then I moved in, so all three of us. And Kurt makes also like wacky illustrated pots, so it was like a really fun crew. But he in the studio, Kurt has arthritis in his hands, and he didn't want to have cold water, so he always has a crock pot that on his throwing wheel, and so it's always warm, the water in the crock pot, and so
Oh
it's just a
wow,
throwing pot,
that's
which I thought was
genius.
brilliant.
That's genius. I have a electric teapot up there
Uh
that
huh.
I'll heat up water and dump it in.
Yeah.
But back in the day, I used to have a fish tank heater in my
Yeah.
water plugged
Yeah.
in.
So you could just keep it in there.
Yeah, which is terrifying to put your hands in water that's plugged in.
Yeah.
But I had Andrew Linderman on the show. You know Andrew?
No.
Lives out in Wisconsin. He makes big, beautiful wood-fired faceted pots. But as I was telling him that, he was thrown on the wheel, and he goes, "It was in the water." I was like, "Oh, yep, it's not
Oh,
too
nice. Yeah.
cool." So you put what do you put on the inside of your mugs? You just color them with underglaze and then a clear? Or?
White slip. I do white slip that I pour into them and pour it out, and then I dip them into the white slip. So they're like for mugs, they're just all dipped. And then I'll paint the Amico Celadon glazes inside usually, or just do a clear glaze, whatever I have on hand.
I gotta look up those Amico Celadons. And that Celadon works on the brown clay or
I mean,
oh,
I'm always putting it over
over
white.
white flip. Yeah,
Yeah,
I wonder how that would work over white terracage.
yeah, I don't know.
These plates are that's yellow and blue terracage, just crazy like brush marks
Uh huh.
because the black clay. And it's kind of funny. We were just talking about you get an idea and then you get away from it. I was moving all these bowls to get ready for Nsika, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I got to go back to that." Like I forgot I did it, but I really love the way the black comes through the
Oh
terracage.
yeah, that's cool.
The terracage kind of ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
do my floral technique all over that, which is like I don't know where the floral thing came from, but people seem to like it. It's kind of become everyone knows it's a Mike Griffin mug now. All right, cool. If people like
Yeah,
it, I'll keep making them. But
that's great. Yeah, I love I mean, I've always used darker clays, and the white slip that I use is always pretty thin, so that you can see the dark clay coming through. It's nice
yeah,
having that, like,
no, I love it. I love it very much, actually. And I saw you talking about making your clear as thin as possible.
mm-hmm.
That's interesting because I thinned mine out a lot because I didn't like it thick. One thing somebody told me once is that the thinner it is, the shinier it is. Is that true? Do you know?
I don't know. I mean, mine's so thin that it ends up being satiny.
Ah,
Because when I dip it, you see everything through it still, but it's, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I've, that I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like it's more transparent that when it's thinner, because
yeah.
it'll get like kind of milky if it's too thick.
Yep. Yeah.
And I don't like that, so that's why I try to keep it thin. But
I'm asking because I think a matte clear is like the holy grail of the ceramics world, right? Like I haven't been able to find one. I don't know.
yeah, they're all milky.
Yeah.
That's why
Yep.
I do a super thin coat.
Well, I love just the matte surfaces. I put liquid quartz on the exterior that I don't
Hmm.
fire, but people really want glazed. So it's
Hmm.
like, especially on a food surface, right?
Yeah,
But I don't know. It's like I
yeah.
got to do it, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I know, it's funny. I mean, Ricky doesn't glaze the outsides of his cups. Like he does these like beautiful illustrations, and then he doesn't put glaze on them because it's gonna murky up the illustration. And somebody bought one online and returned it because they thought that it should be glazed. But I mean, the inside of the cup is glazed, so
Yeah,
it wouldn't
yeah.
matter. But yeah, I don't know. Some
I don't
people
glaze. I don't
prefer
glaze the
glaze.
exterior of anything. That's
Yeah,
funny.
I always try to have a combo. Like I like having a glazed surface and I like having a matte. Like having like there's always going to be a spot where you can see the bare clay because it
Yeah,
just
yeah. Even if it's finger points, like
yeah.
fingertips. But I fight with that because people want a glazed mug, and I'm like, I don't want to glaze them. But has Ricky tried this liquid quartz stuff? This stuff is amazing.
No, I don't. I've never heard of it. What do you do with it? You
Oh,
just
they're
hand it
they're
out?
a, they're a sponsor of the show. This
Oh,
show is
are they?
sponsored by Liquid Quartz. No, I learned from it years ago from Tim Kowalczyk. Tim makes the
Mhm.
cardboard things,
Mhm.
and then excuse me, and then Sarah Anderson because she underglazes everything of her exteriors. I'll show you here. Let me find one for you. If I can find a good one, that's good to show you. So it's made it seals everything that's not glazed. So where'd my water bottle go? Hold on. Which is really good because, and one of the reasons I do it, because if I use like a crazy color, it's still somewhat porous. Even if it's vitrified, it can get dirty,
Mhm.
right? And then you put it in the dishwasher a couple times, and the mug just gets dirty.
Yeah.
So here, look, if I take this and I go, you see it just bead right off?
Uh huh.
Isn't that wild? It
Yeah.
just bead, just look at it. I
And
can
you
make it.
think you don't fire it? You just put it
No,
on
that's
it.
fire. That's fully done. Isn't that
Oh, okay.
wild?
Yeah, that's
It just,
cool.
yeah, it just beads right off. So it makes the exterior completely sealed, but it doesn't do anything to the color or anything.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's super fun. It'll get slightly darker when you put it on because it's wet for a day, and then it just goes right back to normal. And it's like odor free. It's so easy to use. Just
That's
brush it
cool.
on. Some people dip it, some people spray it.
Huh.
Liquid quartz, check it out.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, or get in the next giveaway. I keep giving stuff away. Have you seen some of the giveaways?
Yeah.
It's fun. Speedball gave me a whole bunch of $100 gift cards to give away.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's so fun. They're a
Yeah.
cool company.
Yeah.
Speaking of fun, how fun is Max?
Oh my God. I don't know. Yeah, like if you look up fun in the dictionary, it's just Max.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's
He,
so amazing.
he looked great. I saw some pictures of Pentaculum. He looked great. He looked thin and healthy. He looked like he lost weight and he looked healthy to me. I don't know.
Yeah, he's trying to get down to his birth weight, he says. Um,
You're not gonna do that eating corn dogs, Max.
yeah.
No, he
He,
looked
uh,
great.
I, after Hurricane Helene, I was pregnant at the time and it was like really gross. There was a lot of dust in our town and Ricky was like, we didn't have electricity or water for a month and Ricky was out like chainsawing trees off of homes and roads and stuff. And
Yeah, I
so
saw that.
it was a lot of stress and I just had to leave and so I did a little road trip up the East Coast and Max was one of my stops on my trip. It was just like to go see and hug as many friends as I could
Oh,
and
nice.
he seeing Max made everything so much easier to like cope with and manage. Like he's just such a joyful and wonderful friend, and it was really great
Yeah,
having
yeah,
someone to land with that was just that for me.
yeah. I can see that in him. He's always got a smile. He's always in a good mood, and yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I look forward to seeing him again.
yeah.
But him standing next to John Quick is hilarious. Right? Isn't
Yeah.
John like 6'8" or something?
Yeah, I don't know, something like that. He's a big
He's
guy.
huge.
Yeah.
And he's speaking of sweethearts, he's a wonderful guy. He was on the show last year, I think.
Yeah, we listened to the one you did with John on our way to Pentaculum this year.
Oh, that's really cool. That warms
Yeah.
my heart. Somebody else, posted a picture the other day that they were listening while they were in their studio, and I'm like, oh, that's just so nice to be a part of. It's
Yeah.
nice to know people are listening, and I'm not completely wasting my time. Yeah, it's getting to be fun. I got a whole bunch of people signed up for next year. Oh, and I got a big special guest of season finale coming up here at the end of this season.
Oh wow. Is it a
Yeah.
secret or
Yeah, I could tell you. Some people, well, your episode won't be out for a couple of weeks, but I will tell you he has one big giant pot in the corner of the studio at Aramont. Big
okay.
giant.
Oh, yeah. Is it Michael Klein or Adam Field? I feel like there's a collaborative pot.
Yeah, it is the collaborative pot. Yep, the one that they didn't bisque for a long time, did they?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. I think that thing was sitting in that corner unbisked, which is terrifying to me. Yeah, it's going to be Adam, and I'm super excited about that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Because Doug Pelsman was on a few weeks ago, and Doug and I hit it off because we're both from Long Island. And I said, I'd love to get Adam on the show. And he says, well, me and Adam are like best friends. I said, well, tell him to be on the show. So Adam reached out and said, I'd love to be on the show. So,
Oh,
but
nice.
one of my strange little goals for the show is to get Seth Rogen on the show. You know, Seth, the actor, the
I've heard
producer.
of him.
Yeah, he's a Hollywood producer, but he's a potter.
Yeah.
So that would be really fun. And I think Adam and him have done things together as potters. So, hey, who knows?
Yeah.
One step closer to Seth Rogen.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you fire to now? You fire to 6 with the high water clay, or you still have 5? You
5.
said 5. Yep.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I don't know the glazes that I use. I like they they work best at 5. And I mean, I guess because I was using that standard clay and I got used to firing to 5 with that, I
Yep.
just have stuck with it.
I like the way you do those plates. You make that look pretty easy.
Oh, yeah. Well, then they like crack apart. I like had one commission. I was making a plate with the letter C on it,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to make it 3 times. I felt so
Hey,
bad.
it's a crack.
Give it to the person. It kept cracking.
Oh
It was only the
no,
letter C.
that's
Everything else was
crazy.
fine. But yeah,
Where did it crack?
where the rim is attached,
Yep.
it was just like the rim separated. It's hard getting into the studio. Like the timing, my timing has been off because
Yep.
of the baby, and
Yep.
so I think I just let the slab get too dry
Yep.
before I attach the rim, which I tried.
I had a whole bunch of mug bodies in here the other day, and we had family in town, and my daughter was in the sectional ski races, so we were going to this and going to that, and it was like you said, it was hard to get away. So I came down and I was like, when you're trying to put a handle on and you're really scratching hard to score it, I'm like, there's no way these handles are staying on, and I got to give this Umbria some props, man. Like, cause they stayed on there.
Nice.
I,
That's great.
I didn't think they would, but
Yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, it's too funny. It's funny that this C for crack one, this C is for crack.
Yeah.
Milo Berezin was on the show about a month ago, and he said the same thing because he's got I think a 3 or a 4-year-old. But he said he leaves the studio. He purposely leaves like 5-minute jobs or 10-minute jobs, things that he can, between naps. Oh, I can go decorate this really quick,
Yeah.
because I mean, excuse me, shit. Clay is hard enough, right?
Yeah.
And the timing of clay is the hardest part. I remember John Gill said all clay is moisture management. It reminded me how thirsty I was. So if you have so much other things pulling you in other directions, that moisture management gets really difficult. So more power to you with a baby to keep doing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to be bummed to stop seeing you making for a little while, but I'm actually really excited to see what else you make, because I mean, I know you just a little bit. You seem like you have to create, right? Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I've never existed without it. So,
Yeah,
but it hasn't always been clay, and I don't think that, I
yeah. I
think
don't think it
for
matters.
me, um, idea of removing the financial burden of my creative practice and just making stuff for Eddie and for our house and whatever is going to be way more exciting to
Oh
me.
yeah, yeah. My friend Pete used to make pots back in the day, and he would give them all away.
Hmm.
And I remember saying, Pete, what are you doing? Like, why are you? And he said, I like doing it. If I sell it, it becomes a job because, and I don't want it to be a job.
Yeah.
So that's a good point, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if you can afford to do
Well,
it
yeah,
without it being a job, then
yeah,
why
yeah,
not?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'd love to be more of a full-time potter year round, but it's kind of hard to make up for the salary I get the other half a year, you know?
Yeah.
Ugh. What's
Yeah.
your dog's name?
Smoky.
Smokey. For the Smoky Mountains?
No, we named her after Ricky's grandpa, Smokey. She looks like a grandpa, so when we got her, we were gonna name her Grandpa, because she's got those eyebrows and the beard. But we named her Ricky's grandpa, Smokey. Was
Yeah, that's
nicer.
cute. That's cute. You got any other animals?
No,
Just a dog? We
yeah.
have two dogs and two cats, and they all know that I'm the one that feeds them. So they just, it's kind of like, remember what's the Jim Carrey in The Pet Detective when he was like this and all the animals came to him?
Oh
They all
yeah.
come to me. It's not like they want to hang out with me. Like, that's the guy that's going to feed us. You know?
Yeah.
And then they leave. I'm like, where'd you go? You know?
They got what
Yeah.
they needed. Yeah, we split it up so Ricky feeds her at night and I feed her in the morning so that she wouldn't that she would be loyal to both of us.
Ah, genius.
But she still prefers me.
Smart dog.
Yeah.
You got any done pieces around by you there that we can look at and chat about? What did you make
Yeah.
recently?
I'm gonna fence make it real quick. Well, I
And
was
you,
gonna I can show you these real quick and then I was gonna glaze something, but
oh, okay. Oh, yeah,
Um,
those are
I'm
the
making
alphabet plates.
these are some of the alphabet plates that I've been uh,
Oh, cool.
finishing up. So uh,
Yep,
yeah,
I love them. Yep.
yeah, they're fun.
Yeah. So, I
So
mean, every time you do another alphabet plate, the decoration is somewhat different, right?
yeah, yeah, it's nice. I have a list in my notes app that's like a letter and then just a bunch of objects
Yeah.
below it. So and then this is what I'm glazing right now. This is a collaboration that Ricky and I are working on that we started at in Pentaculum.
I
Um,
love it.
so
That is so cool. That's so fun.
thanks.
See, I
Yeah.
want to make bigger, fun things, but at the same time, like, I feel like I'll be sitting with it for a while. If I don't have an outlet for it, you know, like, where's that going to go to a show or you don't know yet?
We don't know yet. It could just be ours. Or it could go I mean, there's always shows that come up that and they're like, will you send a thing? And so it's nice to have something on hand.
I really love your collaborative pieces. Like I said earlier, you guys kind of just are so your styles and everything just come together so nicely. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, and I feel like since we've been together, it's blended more and more. So we've gotten to the point now where we can't really tell who made what. Um, yeah, like when
that,
we're working in
that's
the
interesting.
studio together. What's that?
It's interesting you say that because sometimes, like when I'm scrolling through your Instagram, I look and I go, "Oh, did Ricky make that or did Lynn make that?"
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we're
cool.
like constantly asking each other like what should I do here or should I draw this or what should this guy have in his hand? And I
Yeah,
think from that conversation so happening all the time like it's just like we are thinking more and more alike all the time.
that's funny because my wife and I, we we uh, we don't agree on a lot of things. Like we were looking at a couch yesterday. I'm like, "Look at this couch. It's like really thick, kind of cool old corduroy." You know?
Hmm.
She's like, "That's hideous." I'm like, "That's a cool couch." Nope. Like so.
Well, when it comes to decorating the house, we don't always align.
Okay, good. All right, good. So are you putting underglaze on there, or is that glaze and underglaze?
It's all glazed. So this has been bisqued already. I'm just so um Yeah, like the flowers are a combination of stroking coats and celadons. And right now I'm painting a gray celadon. It's like a smoke color
Yep.
on the ruffle parts, and then the rest is going to be a satin black.
So cool. You know what you might like if you're playing with glazes? I got this from Speedball 2. It's called Living Coral.
Ooh.
Let me show you what it looks like. I love it. But I got to find places to use it. Here. So I made these like black terracid bowls,
Ooh, nice.
and this is the Living Coral. It's like
Yeah, that's a
pinkish.
really nice color.
Isn't it fun? And it kind of like the stuff will still come through. Texture still comes through.
Yeah. Is it
So,
is it matte? I can't.
yeah. Yep.
Okay.
This is very matte. It looks kind of bubblegumish.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
a good color.
Yeah, I love that one. What was the other one I was going to tell you? Oh, you know what I'm excited to mess with?
Hmm.
There's not, like I said, there's not enough months in the year. I wish I could make pots all year round. I will. I don't know if you've seen these from Amico. These like mid-fire Shinos, Cone 5-6 Shino.
I
Which
had, yeah.
it's kind of an oxymoron, right?
Yeah, that's
It's
fun.
hibiscus, I think. Yeah, hibiscus matte. So these I didn't like the kind of way they came out too much. That's like that's kind of like what you're messing with right there.
Yeah, that looks cool.
And this one is more like an oatmeal type of
Nice.
Chino. I didn't like the way they worked too much because I was using Alfred's clay for a long time, which I couldn't get this year, so I switched to standard 308. But I'm really excited to see what this does on the black clay.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet that would be
Yeah.
nice.
So we're gonna have 3 test mugs coming out, some mug test tiles.
Oh, fun. That'll be
Yeah, I
cool.
mean it could be really cool, or you just could throw them in the dumpster and go, okay, not doing that again. Well, I mean, if I was an adult, I would make test tiles, right?
I don't know. I
Thank
mean,
you.
mugs are textiles. I don't. I feel like my time in the studio is so limited. I'm gonna just make things that could potentially get used, and if they don't, whatever. But I'm not gonna waste my time making trash.
Thank you. Thank you. All
Yeah.
right, you just changed my life. Because I was throwing these mugs the other day and I got all done. I don't know about you, but I can't sit and throw many mugs. Well, you pinch them,
Yeah.
but I'll throw 15 and I'm done for the day.
Yeah.
Ugh. I
Yeah,
just
that's
get so
awesome.
bored of it, but I have to do them. And then I did them all, and I looked down and I go, oh, crap, I forgot to throw test tiles. And I had already cleaned my hands, too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
nope, not going back in there.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. I've never been. I made them in school because I had to get a grade, but after that, I was like, never again.
yeah.
It feels like such a waste of time to me. But and I mean, I'm also like using. I'm not making my own glazes. I'm using stuff that people are already putting on test tiles. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
they've already tested it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just trust that they've figured it out and throw it on.
You know,
So
one thing I love about Terra Sigillata is I haven't had to grind a shelf in probably 10 years.
oh, that's nice.
You know, nothing's running and sticking to my shelf.
Yeah, that's great.
And with Terra Sigs, like, these 2 cups can sit like this in the kiln and get fired.
Wow.
They're
Yeah.
not, they're not going to stick together. But the more I mess with Speedball underglazes, the less Terra Sig I've been using, which is kind of weird because I don't know. My style was kind of developed using Terra Sig, but who knows? I like to think your artwork should ebb and flow,
Yeah.
right? If it's not, then you're stuck, I think.
Yeah, I can't imagine making, I mean, I feel like my work has had the same quality to it all these years, but it's always nice to incorporate a new material or a new idea and
Yeah,
let those kind of make their way in.
yeah,
Otherwise, I don't know, it gets so boring.
exactly. And then that's you're growing, or at
Yeah,
least you're trying to grow.
yeah,
And I can't make the same thing over and over again. I just can't.
Same,
I just people want it. Will you make me a set? No. I'll, I'll
yeah.
make 4 of them and I'll make them the same color, but that's about as close as you're going to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you like making the most with that, after having that conversation? What thrills you the most?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I mean, I love glazing things if I didn't have to make the object. Um,
Right?
I did a residency at a Maiolica factory, and I could just like go and pull bisqueware off of the shelves and just like glaze anything I wanted, and it was amazing. It was like everything I wanted, and if I could do that all the time where I never had to make the forms, I would like
Yeah.
just be so happy.
I'm the other
Um,
way around. I love the greenware state. I love making the stuff.
oh yeah.
I just want to leave it after that. Let somebody else
Oh,
finish it.
but you
We'd make
spend
a
a
good
lot of
team
time on surfaces for not really caring for that part.
because I have to. I have to finish them. You know what I
But
mean?
you could just do a dip and be done.
I know. Oh, I can't dip and see. It's hard being me.
Yeah, sounds like it, man.
Yeah. But yeah, mugs pay the bills, so they say. I'm gonna bring a whole bunch of mugs to NSECA. Are you guys going to NSECA this year?
No,
No. It's gonna be
yeah,
fun.
it's nice. I feel like it's always such a whirlwind. Like, I love Insika. I love connecting with all of my friends, but it's so exhausting, and I'm like
It sure
so
is.
happy to not be there. Uh,
Yeah, it really is. Like you get all hyped up, and then by Thursday, you're like, wow,
yeah,
there's a lot. Yeah, especially walking. I mean, you walk a lot at NSECA.
yeah, you do. You want it? Yeah,
There
it's
he
a
is.
lot of going on.
Hi, Smokey.
Smokes, you wanna? What you doing? She's she's ready to hide from the baby.
Oh, gotcha. I love your jars, like the jars you make with the head. So you put the flange on the lid rather than the body. That's smart.
Mm,
That's pretty
yeah,
smart. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. I, I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I've always done it with the flange on the bottom. I don't know why.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know. Oh, well, you know what I'm doing, actually? I'm pretty excited. I just bought, you got to reinvest in these things if you want to make money, I guess, or at least, I don't know if I'm trying to make money off ceramics. I'm trying to not go to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of my only goal. I just want to pay my bills without having to go to work 7 days a week. Oh my God. It's coming up. As soon as April hits, that sucks.
Just
Oh, well.
working.
Yeah, well, is what it is.
Yeah.
But I bought some cameras the other day because I want to do like an instructional video.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna have a camera over my hands, like right here, and then a camera over on the slab roller, and then this camera here. So I bought this box for a couple of $100. It's a video switcher. So the cameras are plugged into the switcher, and then it's got like 4 buttons on it, and you can go, okay, we're gonna go to camera 2, boink, and you push the button, and it switches to that camera.
Oh wow.
So
So
then
you
I
can
can,
do it live.
yes,
That's
or what I'm gonna do is a video, like make this box
hmm
with me, put it on my website. I'll show you how to make it. It's an hour-long video, and it's $30 or $25,
hmm
and then take it, use it for 90 days or however long we'll figure that out. I haven't figured that out. You don't want people copying it and sharing it and not buying it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's my hopefully I get one of those done before I get back to work and see what happens. But
Yeah. That
yeah,
sounds like a fun idea.
it's such a love-hate thing, right? Like I love playing golf, but playing golf means I got to go to work. Ugh, gosh.
Yeah, I mean, be careful. That might be if you end up doing pots all the time, it'll just be the same thing.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I try to remember that too. It is kind of a blessing to get a break from both,
Yeah,
right? Just when you start getting bored with life, you're switching and doing something else for 6 months.
yeah,
So
yeah, that is nice. And it's
yeah,
two things that you love, which is great.
yeah, that's true. My dad always said, "Do what you love, and the money will come." But still
Yeah.
waiting there, Daddy. Haven't seen no money yet, pops. Excuse me. So Pentaculum this year looked amazing. Was that
Yeah,
that was a nice group?
yeah, it was. It was Max and I co-coordinated because I had the little baby, and so um, I think because of that, we brought a larger group than I've ever had, um, and it was like both of us bringing people from different directions, and so it was a really nice mix of
Yeah,
people. So
yeah, that was a big group. But how many was it? Like 16 people?
25.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
And they all fit in the studio. Well, I guess you had the hand building studio too.
Yeah, there's two studios.
I love that studio. I was there 2 years ago, and they brought me down early to play in their fundraiser golf tournament. So I was
Cool.
down like 3 days early, and the workshop before the one I was teaching got canceled. So I had that whole studio to myself for 3 days.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, it was so fun. I was cranking tunes in there, and I had like 3 tables covered with slabs. I was just making a
Wow.
mess. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was so fun. Yeah,
Yeah, that space is so beautiful. I love the light and the mossy hill up the windows. It's just like such a
yeah,
beautiful spot.
yeah. I love the light as well. um, what was I going to say? Yeah, I was texting Sam Chumley. Sam's a buddy of mine, and I was like, man, I'm so bummed I'm missing that. I said, you know what I might do? Drive down there, get a hotel across the street, and just walk in and go, oh, hey, what are y'all doing here? What a coincidence. I just
Yeah.
happened to be in Gatlinburg.
Yeah, you
Uh,
should.
oh, that would have been funny. I texted that to Sarah Anderson. She said, come on down.
Yeah.
It would have been fun.
I mean, we could have made room for you.
Yeah, what's 25 or 26? What's the
Yeah.
difference?
Yeah, we had one of the people from the curators group came and was making stuff in there, and we made room for her, so it was like really anyone who wanted to be in there could be in there.
Yeah, you know what I really love about it is like not only is it a great group of ceramic artists hanging out in the studio and having a blast, but it's all the other studios of super creative people.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just so
It's
fun.
really amazing. Yeah, it's so inspiring seeing just like all these different studios, and there were some collaborations between studios, which is always fun,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was great.
I tell this story a lot actually. There was a guy there a couple years ago. I don't know if it was Pentaculum that I was. Oh no, it was when I was teaching a workshop. I was having lunch with Wyatt Severs. You know Wyatt, the furniture
Yeah,
builder.
right. Well, it's so sweet.
Yeah, he's just the coolest guy, right? So I'm having a great conversation with him. And sitting across the table from me was this older gentleman. And we started talking. I said, well, where are you from? And he said, Charlottesville, Virginia. I said, oh, that's cool. My brother went to UVA. And he goes, oh, really? I used to teach there in the med school. I said, really? What'd you teach? He said, neuroscience. I was like, you're a brain surgeon? He goes, well, I'm a wood turner now. That is so cool that I'm having
Yeah.
lunch with this guy that used to teach people how to open other people's heads up.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. I wish I had like gotten a real job first and then gone to clay after, because then you have the money and
Yeah.
it's a little easier. But
Damn it.
Ricky
Clay
and
got
I,
you.
yeah,
Clay got his
went
grip on you too early, didn't it?
back.
That's a good problem to have. But
Yeah, I think we
all
need.
right. Well, we're getting towards the end of our time. Darn it. I'll
Oh,
let you get back to the
wow.
baby. Yeah, we're at an hour and 10 minutes already. That went quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
So tell us what a good tip is that you have for us.
My tip is I think that one thing that seems to be something that people get caught up on, and that I know that I was caught up on as a young artist, is like that there's like a prescribed path to take, and I guess like from like us at this stage where we're closing down our studio and like shifting our careers, um I we I'm realizing, and I've this is something that I've has always stuck with me, that um it's really important to be open to shifts and changes, and knowing like that there is no one way, one direction to go. Like you don't have to do that one residency or go to that one school and to make it. And it's also like you don't have to be a potter for full time to be like the best potter you can be. And so I think that the my tip is to be open to the life that you're given, and like open to the path that you take, and who knows where it's going to go. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's really valuable.
Yeah, that's very valuable. And also, you like if you see someone else's path, that's their path, right? Like,
Exactly.
yeah, you don't have to be as successful as them, and yeah, just
Yeah,
just make what you make, and good stuff will happen.
totally.
Yeah, like just keep making cool pots, right? Yeah,
Yeah, I
cool.
mean, if they're bringing you joy, then that's the most important thing.
Yeah, and if they're bringing you joy, they're probably going to bring somebody else joy,
Totally.
right? And if they don't like it, then they don't need to like it, right?
Can't make
All right. Well,
everyone happy.
awesome. So tell us before we leave too, where people can find your work, websites, galleries, anything out there
I have work
before
at
before you take a break and nobody can get it for a couple of years.
yeah, I think we have work at the Penland Gallery, and Blue Spiral in Asheville,
Oh, okay.
and gosh, I don't. I think maybe the Gandy Gallery in Fabius, New York, has some of my work still. But yeah,
Okay.
it is petering out. We're probably gonna have a sale on our website in the next few months. So
Oh,
if
neat.
you follow us on Instagram, you'll
Hmm.
hopefully
What's
see that.
what's the website?
Twoheadeddiver.com.
Twoheadeddiver.com.
Yeah, that's our collaboration name.
I love it. Uh, well, very cool. Say hi to Ricky from me, and good luck with the baby. Best of everything to you. I can't wait to see when you come back what you're making. I can't wait to see what you quilt while you're away.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm pretty sure whatever you make is going to be pretty cool, Lynn. So,
Oh,
yeah,
thanks, Mike. Well, it was nice
yeah,
talking with you. Thanks for having me.
yeah, absolutely. Thanks for being a part of the show, and we'll be seeing you soon, I'm sure.
All right, sounds good.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.